Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly control the environment around them? They don't shout. They don't demand. They simply withdraw, and the atmosphere shifts. Suddenly, everything changes. People start wondering, chasing, questioning. Now picture yourself doing the same. What would happen if you stopped reacting immediately to everything? What if, instead of being quick to respond, you chose silence? What if you withdrew instead of exploding with emotion? How would the world around you change? This is the key. When you stop being always available, emotionally, mentally, physically, the world around you shifts. Those who rely on your immediate responses to control the situation will suddenly be thrown into chaos. They're used to you being predictable, easy to influence. But when you choose to withdraw, everything changes. And those who thought they knew you will realize they know nothing at all. Carl Jung once said, "What we resist not only persists, but grows in size." Think about that. When you stop reacting impulsively, when you stop being at everyone's beck and call, it reveals something about others. Who gets frustrated? Who tries to provoke you? These reactions aren't about you. They reflect how much you were being manipulated without realizing it. You've been giving yourself away little by little. Every quick response, every forced yes, every emotional reaction is a piece of your energy being drained. What's left at the end of the day? Exhaustion, frustration, a feeling of emptiness you can't quite explain. It's because you've been too available for people who don't deserve your time. This isn't about cutting yourself off from the world. It's about choosing yourself. It's about what Carl Jung called individuation, the journey to becoming whole, authentic, and complete. And that begins when you realize that silence, when chosen wisely, is more powerful than 1,000 words. When you choose to withdraw from a place of awareness, it's not weakness, it's strength. Now ask yourself, how much longer will you let the emotions of others dictate your life? How much longer will you react like a puppet, responding to every pull on your strings? Maybe it's time to cut those strings, time to retreat, time to become a mystery. Because when you stop being available for everyone, everything changes. You've been conditioned, from childhood, to always be available. Emotionally, mentally, physically. You've been taught that your value comes from how present you are for others. But here's the truth no one told you. Excessive availability isn't a virtue, it's a trap. The more you make yourself available, the more people take you for granted. The more predictable you become, the more you become a tool. You're pressed into service whenever someone needs you and put back on the shelf when they're done. And you don't even realize it, because you've been tricked into believing that being present for others will make them present for you. But it doesn't work that way. Jung spoke of the persona, the mask we wear to fit in, to be loved, to be accepted. That mask is what makes you too available. You say yes even when you want to say no. You respond immediately even when you're drained. You justify, defend, and explain yourself as if the world is owed an explanation. But the more you try to please, the more you disappear from your true self. Being available all the time is a form of self-abandonment. It's a subtle form of seeking approval, avoiding rejection, and trying to control the image others have of you. But that control comes with a price. Your peace, your energy, your time. And you end up empty, while those who rely on you take what they can without ever appreciating it. So let's stop and think. Who truly deserves your energy? Who deserves your attention, your time, your listening ear? And more importantly, who deserves your absence? But before you answer, you need to understand why you react so easily to others. Why do you give in so quickly? Why is it so automatic to justify, please, or respond to others? The answer is in what Carl Jung called psychic energy. That energy is everything. If you don't learn to protect it, someone will use it against you. Jung didn't see the psyche as a mechanical response system. For him, the mind is an energy system, and every thought, emotion, and action consumes part of that energy. The question is, are you choosing where your energy goes, or are you letting the world decide for you? When you react impulsively, when you defend yourself against unnecessary criticism, when you try to please people who don't appreciate you, you're wasting your inner strength. And the more you engage with these pointless battles, the more you bind yourself to them. A person who's emotionally drained isn't weak. They're misdirected. And that exhaustion makes you vulnerable. Vulnerable people are easy targets. They're easy prey for manipulative and opportunistic individuals who know how to exploit your energy. Jung said that a healthy psyche knows how to keep energy within. It knows how to say no without guilt. It knows how to stay silent without feeling cowardly. It knows how to observe before reacting. Because true power lies in choosing when and how to act. It's in recognizing your impulses and making the choice not to act on them. How many times have you spent hours worrying over an unresolved conversation? How many times have you ruminated over someone's bad treatment of you, trying to figure out why they acted that way? All that is your energy being drained, and for what? Psychic energy is like a force field. When it's well guarded, you carry a presence with you. You don't have to say a word, and yet people respect you. But when it's mismanaged, you become reactive, fragile, and invisible. And the world has no mercy for those who are easily manipulated. So start observing your triggers. What makes you react automatically? What makes you lose your center? Those are the exact points where your energy leaks. That's where you need to focus. Not to become cold or indifferent, but to become selective. To become sovereign over yourself. And here's where Jung's greatest insight comes into play. When you conserve your energy, you break the projections others place upon you. And that, my friend, disarms them completely. You stop being a blank canvas for others' projections. You stop being their emotional emergency button. When you withdraw, when you stop being so available, the games people play with your energy begin to unravel. Because now, you're no longer easy prey. You're a mystery. And that, in itself, is power.